What's up guys, so this is a quick unboxing of my Makita angle drill, 13mm, which is 1/2 inch, DA4000LR. Right, let's open the box. Right, you've got some instructions in the box. And this is the angle drill itself. Right, what can I tell you about it? It weighs 3.7 kilos. Its overall length is 413mm, which is about 41 centimeters. Its maximum drilling is 13mm into metal and 38mm into wood. It's got a 710 watt motor with no load speed. It's got two settings for the speed, which are high and low. The high is 0 to 900 and the low is 0 to 400, and I'll show you how to set the speed on it, how to set it on high and low after. Right, on this side we've got the trigger that basically turns the drill on and off. Above there we've got a switch. If we slide that to the right, now the drill will spin to the right. If you slide it to the left, the drill will slide to the left. You've got two handles in the box. You've got this long handle which actually connects to the body here, and you just screw it on, and that can be fitted on either side. And you've got another handle here, and that basically fits on the housing itself at the front. So with that you can basically position that in any position you want depending on the job, and you just turn the handle to tighten that up. So right, that's the handles. Right, I'll show you how to adjust it from high and low now. So if I show you this on the side first before I start, actually, if you can see here it's got high, and on this side it's got low. So basically they're the gears. So at the moment it's in high, and if you want to put it into low, what you have to do is you have to take these two bolts off, and you take this angle bit off and you turn it around and fit it the other way. Obviously you take the chuck off as well, but I'll show you how to do that now. So you just lie your drill down. You actually get an Allen key in the box itself, and that fits inside the chuck in the center. Then what you do is you get the chuck key and you fit the chuck key into the side of it, and you use that as leverage to stop it spinning, and then you loosen the chuck off. So once the bolt's been loosened in the middle, you just lift the chuck up like that, and that's it. Now the chuck's off. Right, I'll put the chuck down for a second. So what you do after that is you lie it on its side and you loosen these two bolts on the side. Right, you take them two bolts off now. That's one. And that's two. So what you do now is you basically pull the angled drill bit off like that. So now what you do is you'd spin it around this way now if you wanted it on low speed. So if you wanted it on high speed, you'd put it that way, slot it inwards where high says in that way. So that's how you do it. Before I fit it back together, I want to show you one more feature with this drill you can do. There's a couple of things actually you can do, what nobody shows you. If you see this coupler here, you can take this coupler off now. So right, I've taken the coupler off and I've just put the socket back on just to show you what it's like when you take the coupler off. So right, then you take the socket off. I'm just going to show you the socket. If you can see the pattern inside, they're both the same. So basically everything slots in the same way. So right, I'm just going to put that out of the way. Right, so if you get the chuck now, if you see the bottom of it, it's got the same shape again. So if you wanted, you could slot this in now, like that. So now you can use this drill as a straight drill, not just an angle drill as well. So that's another good feature about this drill itself. So yeah, it's got two uses out of it instead of one. So right, I'll take the chuck back off and I'll fit this back together, and I'll show you another feature to it that many people don't use. So you connect the socket back in, it goes into its groove. You slot the coupler back on, and then you put the angle drill bit back in, and that just depends if you want it on low or high. So right, I'll stick it in this way. So that slots in like that. So right, another feature is, before I tighten it up, is that basically this is how it's come, like that, and everybody tends to use it like that. But if you wanted, you can spin this to the side here now, and you can use it in this angle if it's more convenient, or you could point it upwards as well and use it like that if you wanted, or point it to the opposite direction. So you have got that freedom of use as well. You don't need to just have it on like this and use it. You can spin it in any angle to use it, whatever makes your job easiest. Right, what we'll do now is we'll lie that on its side. We'll put the two bolts back in and we'll tighten them up. So we'll just hand tighten them up first. Then what we'll do is we'll make sure that it's where we want it to have it set. So right, once you're quite happy with where it's positioned, you can nip the bolts up now. Right, we'll fit the chuck now. So we'll place the drill facing upwards and we'll get the chuck. And remember the chuck's how it fits on with that groove into the other groove. So that's just slot on there. Like that. Just use the Allen key and tighten it up. Once it becomes tight, it'll start spinning like that, so use the chuck key again. Basically the chuck key just stops it spinning while you just nip it up. So right, that's that basically. So right, yeah, so you can use it as a straight drill as well, and an angle drill, which is good. So right, what can I tell you about this tool? It's one of the best tools you can use, and it's always a tool I always end up using whenever I get stuck in an awkward place, you know, where you can't get into, and your combi drill or your impact drill anything won't basically get in there, and this will get in there. You'll manage to get in there. But mainly this tool is the best tool is for drilling through like studded floorboards, ceiling boards, or even studded walls and stuff like that when you're doing any wiring or any plumbing. So this tool really is best suited for electricians and plumbers, where they have to run cables all day long through joists and run pipes through joists as well. So yeah, it's definitely a good piece of kit to have in your toolkit, definitely, and I don't regret buying it, and I've had it now for a few years and it's never let me down. And this one actually takes bushes, and I've never had to change the bushes on it ever. I think I have had it for a while. I mean, like at least 2 years or 3 years or something like that. So right guys, I'll do you a quick demo now, and I'll see if I can bore some holes with some 15mm and 22mm, because they're the main two sizes what people tend to use for the copper pipes and running cables and stuff. So right, I'll do you a demo. So right guys, thank you for watching. I hope this helped somebody out. Like, comment and subscribe. Bye.